Mixtapes and DVDs is my era.
Facts.
We did it better.
Yep.
Pelly leathers,
Facts.
ACG boots. We 80s babies and early 90s when it got grimy. I was out of this world, you could not find me unless you check the lobby. Hustling was my hobby. We was lobby boys before Jim Jones. You could catch me in Harlem eating Jimbos.
Now in the DVD era, when the boss Rick Ross was set to drop his debut album, he was introduced to us as a drug kingpin turned rapper. Now on his 2006 Port of Miami album, he had singles for Push It and Hustlin'. Now on Hustlin', he said Noriega owed him 100 favors. Not the rapper Noriega, but drug trafficking Noriega. Now on Rick Ross' sophomore album Triller, he kept up with his whole drug dealer persona, putting out songs like Speedin' and The Boss, featuring T-Pain. Now while Rick Ross is on the top of his game, some information will be released to the public exposing Rick Ross, letting us know that Rick Ross was once a correctional officer. Now being that Rick Ross spoke on his past life of hustling and selling bricks, this just made Rick Ross look like a fraud. Now sources is saying the person to leak this information and the photo of Rick Ross being a CEO was famous YouTuber and DJ Vlad. So now I'm gonna read y'all an article explaining everything that happened between DJ Vlad and Rick Ross, and the article says Rick Ross took a blow in court yesterday after losing what would have been a multi-million-dollar lawsuit to a well-known hip-hop DJ. The lawsuit was filed by DJ Vlad, the CEO of vladtv.com, after he claims Ross ordered an attack on him for reporting the infamous story that Ross was a corrections officer back in 2008. According to DJ Vlad court documents, the rapper sent him text messages asking to meet up to talk about the situation around the time of 2008 Ozone Awards in Texas. Vlad then says when they met up at a local hotel, Ross ordered several of his guys to beat him up, leaving him with a cut below his eye that required stitches, numerous facial fractures, a corneal abrasion, and possible permanent nerve damage. Here's a picture of Vlad after the altercation obtained by This Is 50. Now from reading this article, Vlad definitely got rocked to sleep by Rick Ross. He thought they was going to meet up probably. He's going to get an exclusive interview, talk about him being the CEO and everything was cool, or I don't know what Vlad thought going to meet up with him in a hotel. Vlad crazy for that one. Even now to this day, some people that still call him Officer Ricky and don't respect him. And at the time, he was rocking with Jay-Z. You know, Jay-Z was over there at Def Jam, and you know, Rick Ross was there talking the same kind of talk Jay-Z talked. They had the Maybach music record. And then on Every Damn Hustlin' remix, he had Jeezy who talked that talk like him, and Jay on there. And like I said, he shouldn't have lied about it. He should have been like, yo, I was a CEO, it didn't work out, I went to the streets to get my money. But instead he lied about it, so it made the situation worse. If he was honest, it would have went away. As soon as something else happened, these things people don't even remember no more. Something else would have happened, and then, you know, Rick Ross would have been out the hot seat. Now as far as Vlad getting jumped by his crew, at the time Vlad wasn't as big as he is now, but he still had a name. And I just feel like Rick Ross felt like he needed to fix him up for that. But you know, hey, stuff that's public information is gonna come to the light regardless. So it was a poor move by Rick Ross, and it cost him $300,000. You know, he sued him for $4 million, but he ended up getting granted $300,000. Do y'all feel like Rick Ross handled this the right way? Being that Vlad is not a street dude, he shouldn't even handled it that way. He should have went about things differently. Or do you feel like Vlad got what he deserved? Get in that comment box and let me know what's up. But anyway, just a quick story I wanted to share with y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. dvderatv.